to Multiverse Ops again. This is Giddy, your Multiverse Ops officer. Please hit like or subscribe to support this channel. That would be very much appreciated. We are going to look at the Tangled Prophecy for 2025. This is a shot of the beta server, so the event doesn't launch until actually a couple of days from now. We're going to head over to the Discord and we're going to look through some of this information. So there's under the announcements tab in the Discord, there's a RP little section with the items about what the Yule Cat is about and all that sort of thing. Feel free to read that on your own. The exciting thing about this particular event, the Tangled Prophecy, is the introduction of the Guardian feature. So instead of an evolving building this time around, we're going to have a sort of like a pet feature where we have a creature that is going to overlook our city and provide us benefits. And you have one guardian at any point in time that's active. They have a cooldown, and there will be more guardians in the future. So the one tough thing about this, I'll be honest, is trying to get all the they're going to be called effigies to upgrade the guardian. Just like with you've got the artifacts for the evolving buildings, you got effigies for the guardians. In this case, though, look at this. They have 15 stages. So you're going to have to get 14 effigies to upgrade this thing. And we're going to look at that in just a minute. There's some really good bonuses here. So stages 1 through 9, they have a crafting reduction. And stages 10 through 14, it ups it to almost 50%. And then in stage 15, it's at crafting time reductions 50%. That's a good way to get to diamonds faster. The chance to get 500 diamonds from the Magic Academy. Crafting time is when you craft things at the Magic Academy, for those of you who are newer to the game. There's a chance from stages 10 to 14 that you double rewards for fighting or negotiating in normal encounters in provinces. Expansions are not doubled. Now, that increases to 65% at stage 15 max. And also, when you reach max, you have an increases in currency from quests for 2%. So that is very helpful in getting to some of these later stages and evolving buildings and now guardians. It's just like another Ashen Phoenix, if you will. Here's the Guardian area. We'll take a look at that in the beta in just a little bit. And you'll actually place the Guardian in there. There's some daily exclusive buildings, and there's some Royal Pass exclusive buildings that are coming up. There's nothing that really stands out to me. Nectar Lodge gives seeds of population, and the Harvest Memory Theater 3x4 building produces basic sentient goods and gives cultured population. Nothing spectacular to look at there. So feel free to check this out, look through it on the Discord page if you have any additional questions on that. So let's head over back to the beta, where we're going to look at a little bit more with the Tangled Prophecy. So here's our event screen, okay? And you have a nice little kitty cat. They call it the Yule Cat. And you can, let's click on one of these things here. It gives us some event currency and an event. Okay, we have 20 currencies left here, so we can't do anything else right now. But This will be something we'll go through in the actual event. Now the hobby league is, or the leagues starting with hobby through gold. That's your standard leagues. If you look at silver, wow, you get two blueprints. That's spectacular. Okay. And then the Tome of the Phoenixes, you get a chance at a Phoenix artifact. I noticed they're really been giving Phoenix artifacts out a lot. The number one thing you want to get if you're a new player, you want to get those Phoenix artifacts. You want to get the Fire Phoenix base in the Magic Academy, and you want to place it, and you want to upgrade that thing to level 10. It is absolutely necessary to do that. That's one of your first things you got to do as a player. So having a chance to get the Phoenix artifact is good. However, Gold League, you're gonna have to spend some money to get into the Gold League. It's possible to get silver without spending money, but I might have hit silver once without spending any money on the event. But normally I come close to silver. You got to spend a little bit of money on silver, and then you got to spend, maybe $100 or so. I mean, you don't have to go crazy on it to get gold. Depends on the event. This one might be popular because it's the first Guardian of its kind, and it's going to be tough. It looks like to get these effigies. Let's take a look at this in the prize section. So again, you got the royal prizes up at the top. You got the grand prizes here at the bottom. Notice that you've got the effigies. They occur once every three prizes, which is really kind of sparse. So you've got 1, then 2, and 3, and 4. And after that, that's about as far as you could get without paying any money. So you're only going to get 4 of those. That's crazy. Sorry, if you're watching this, but I don't see how that's going to work. Even on the rewards track, you've got 1, 2, let's see, 3. Yeah, there's 3. So that's 7 total. You get 2 with quests, right? You get 2, 1, 2 with completing the quest chain here. And so that's like 9, okay? We need more than that. And that's if you get the Royal Prize track. And you got to spend 2,000 diamonds. It's about $20 worth of currency there. So this is going to frustrate a lot of players. We're going to see some hate going on in the forums or in Instagram and Facebook. There's going to be some unhappy people. That's for sure. So, those of you who are in that boat, I feel you. But just keep in mind, there'll be times to get more effigies. They'll come up in the Spire. You can craft them in the Magic Academy. It's just going to take a while. It's a free to play game. You can, not spend any money on this game at all. You just have to wait. You spend money when you want things more immediately. So, and I don't quite see how if you can get another one or not. I go through as far as I could go, and I don't see another base in here. So, in fact, let's total up what we get. We got 1 on the bottom, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and at the top there's 1, 2. So let's see, that's 7, 8, then 9. Yeah, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 from the quest. So you can get 14 from doing the Royal Prize track and then spending a little bit of money. I mean, it's still going to be like about 100 gold maybe to get this far, at least 50 to get. I mean, to get this one, this last one over here, I imagine you'd probably spend about $100, and we don't know how much people are going to be spending. So of course, on the reward track, you get um, a couple of, or in the leagues rather, you get uh, additional. Oh wow, they don't give additional effigies in the leagues now. That's that's kind of crazy, folks. I gotta admit, I'm really taken aback by that. So, um, you're, you know, you're really gonna have to be very, very patient. If you don't want to spend money, you're just gonna have to be very patient with this new feature and try to get some things later on. So right now, if you don't spend any money, it looks like you can get six. Right? You got four in the bottom here, and you can get two more with a quest. So that's only six. So you need like eight more. So getting those in the Spire, to get eight of those in the Spire, that's going to be an amazing feat. So at we'll see how things work with, and how the players are going to react to it. But I haven't seen people criticize it on Discord. I haven't looked at every corner of Discord, but um, this is really quite different. This is not what I was expecting. I was hoping that they would give accelerated artifacts, and now it looks like it's less than um, a third of what you need. Although for six, it's almost, so you need 14 of them. You get six with the quests. Okay, so that's a little less than half of what you need. Normally, without spending any money, I'm like one short for an artifact for an evolving building. And I get those in the fellowship adventure that follows. But this is going to upset a lot of players who are going to want this guardian. One side note here. So this is what it looks like. The city is actually pretty cool looking, and there'll be a place that you click on right here. There'll be like a little plus sign where the pet is now, or the guardian rather, and you can uh, activate this one, the collection. So there'll be other guardians. You've got this one for now, and we could go through. We've already gone through the evolutions, um, the upgrades through the on the Discord. So this is gonna be a tough one. We'll see how players react. I haven't seen any hate on the Discord. I also look at Facebook and Instagram, and I haven't seen anything on there either. So we will see how things go, and if Games decides they're going to accelerate any of the effigies, or maybe you can craft two at a time or something in the Magic Academy. This seems a little harsh, guys. Seems a little harsh, but feel free to leave your comments in the chat. Please send a like and subscribe. I only have like a few subscribers at the moment. Like to try to get the magic 1,000 subscribers. Totally far away from that, but that is what would help me grow the channel and spend more time on making these videos. So please hit a like and subscribe, and give me some suggestions on what you would like to see in videos going forward. Appreciate it, guys. We'll see you in the next one.